And today we're taking you 2,000 kilometers north of Moscow to the Murmansk region. It's home to Russia's Arctic naval fleet and nuclear-powered icebreakers. The area is also rich in natural resources. But despite containing one of the world's largest oil and gas fields, many towns are struggling for survival. Businesses are closing down as many people leave in search of better opportunities elsewhere. However, there is a hope that could bring the ghost towns back to life. Sarah Firth reports.
They are two of the world's most northern inhabited areas. Geographically and physically very similar, but while Hammerfest in Norway is a thriving hub, Taryprers is becoming a ghost town.
My father used to live here too, but not now. My mother's here, she's a pensioner. My brother left. He said there was nothing for him to do in this village, and there really isn't much to do here.
The local school makes the most of the isolated tundra, but local businesses have suffered a downward economic spiral.
At present, our population is very low. Therefore, there's little demand for our meat and dairy goods.
But there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon, and it lies 550 kilometers from Taryprers' shoreline. Known as the Stockman Fields, it's an area thought to hold up to 20% of the world's untapped gas and oil resources, and there are now proposed plans to build a plant in the village. But at first the locals were strongly against the idea, worried their traditional fishing village would be swallowed by a large development. So what changed the village's mind? Well, the promises of new facilities including housing and better schools, better education for their children, as well as the creation of jobs, have all helped the village of Taryprers to warm to the idea of the new gas plant. In fact, it was the construction of a gas plant similar to the one proposed at Taryprers that turned around the fate of Hammerfest, and when some of the locals were taken there, they were excited by what they saw.
When we went to Hammerfest, we couldn't believe how much it looked like our village. Everything, the weather, the views, but that standard of living was so good, and now we're really hoping for the same.
However, some people remain sceptical.
I think the project would be good for us, but we've had many hopes of bright futures in the past. There's been a lot of disappointment, and there's a lack of belief that things can really improve.
Whether or not the plant goes ahead, without change, the village of Taryprers could soon become nothing more than a memory. Sarah Firth, RT, Taryprers.